This canyon is unreal. So, insane, right? One of the 7 wonders of the world. The camera can't capture yeah, we've all seen photos of it, but there's nothing like actually seeing it in person. It's just the intricacy, the nuance. It's amazing. The crazy thing is, come all this way, hike all this way back in, and the one thing I was looking for, I found. Look, McDonald's. Yes, exactly what I was waiting for. Pro tip, if you're ever gonna come late in the day. There's almost nobody here. I mean, okay, look at this. Look, nobody. I got this whole thing to myself. The photos are gonna be awesome. Normally it's really hard to get photos of this thing without lots of people in the frame. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a while, ruin everybody else's photo. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do that, that's mean. Yeah, the thing that's hard to describe is the scale. So I'll get as close as I can. This is all walled off, and actually underneath these grates there's a bunch of stuff down underneath the ground, which is super cool. I mean, come on, those columns are as big around as like 5 of me. It's insane. Okay, what do we got here? See, right here, apparently down underneath there's a whole bunch of, come on camera, look at that.
Layers of rock, or it could be discs.
Like this one right here. Okay, that is clearly chiseled out of solid rock. That's nuts. Like right out of the cliff itself.
It seems like they would have had to have some way to repair mistakes. Maybe they didn't make any.
So the thing with Petra is there's all kinds of stuff here. So down that way is a whole nother temple and facility. There's something chiseled out of solid rock down underneath there. There's a big something over there. This was actually part of a city. Like a lot of people live back in here in the mountains, and it's absolutely enormous. They say it takes a couple of days to explore everything. We don't have that much time, but we'll do our best. What did you find? Oh, whoa.
They made it stairway. Looks like a temple.
So, chiseled this in from solid rock. Right there, some stairs leading down. Yeah, I'd love to know what's in there. Just gonna explore this cool situation. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my.
This is
It's just this nice, cool little cavern, just chiseled out of a solid rock cliff. And the thing is, the straight angles that they use to do this, it's not like it's just, hey, let's dig a hole, but they did it very carefully. Everything's square, straight. That would take a lot of time. I mean, what if you would make a mistake? What if you chiseled a little too deep or a little too shallow? But it actually it all fits. Oh, well now this is cool. Look at this nice little doorway and this huge sheer chiseled cliff. Apparently we can go inside. So, I mean, of course we will go into, whoa. Whoa.
That's cool.
Wow, yeah, you wouldn't need wallpaper. It's beautiful. Look at all that work. Now you can see chisel. So it's chiseled right out there. You can see the chisel marks. So this is just wild. I mean, apparently this is where people lived and they would just carve out solid chunks of stone. I mean, look, it's all formed. It's nice and straight with these ridges. And I mean, it's not like they just cut a hole in it. They had to shape the cliff face. I mean, it's just nuts. And to think they did this thousands of years ago and then lived here. I mean, the guy who must have discovered it, his mind was probably just blown. So look at this. So across from me, you have these people down here for scale. I mean, look at these just huge, I'm assuming temple faces or something, where they just would form an entire cliffside. Like that rock right there is perfectly square. They just took a chunk of rock and turned it into a square column. Unreal. Okay, so we were just hanging out here. Apparently we're standing on the roof of what was a house. See? Right there's their chimney hole. That's so neat. Just these houses just everywhere. Look at that.
This guy's a show.
Yep.
Welcome to China.
So we're walking on pavement stones from 2,000 years ago in the most glorious place on the planet. We have a bunch of guys partying on a donkey. It's pretty
pretty awesome.
So the thing with Petra is it's actually a city down in the valley. After you walk through the mountains, get into the city, and there's 30,000 people living in the city. You can see the entryway, columns. This right here is original stone. The original stone streets from like 2,000 years ago. So this was a temple?
What's the other thing?
Woo-wee! Amazing. Like, this is crazy. I believe this was a temple, best we can figure. You see some columns back there that collapsed. It's just wild. Like, who builds stuff like this out in the middle of absolutely nowhere? Whoa. This place is wild. So this is the main entryway we just came through right here. There's our cool little guards doing their thing. Love it. I mean, it's not just columns, it's like huge blocks of solid stone. And then you come down through here and I mean, we're looking at original pavement. Everything's like chiseled into the side of the mountains on the other side. For perspective, the main piece of Petra that people think of is over there in those mountains. So you gotta go winding through the mountains, down in here, and now. So then once you wind down through the mountains and you come into here, and this was the main city center where there was like that big temple we were up in, there's a church over here, shops, houses. It was 30,000 plus people lived here. It was a big trading route right through here back 2,000 years ago. Anybody know what that thing is? Because like that is legit. Like, you know, no big deal. We're just standing in the city center of an ancient lost civilization tucked away in the mountains and hidden from the outside world for thousands of years. And then we just kind of wander into their, you know, main street. That's kind of awesome, actually.